From floating LNG projects that speed up offshore production to LPG terminals and distribution hubs empowering SMEs and women-led enterprises, gas is fast becoming the backbone of Africa's just energy transition. It dominated discussions at the African Energy Week in Cape Town.
We're seeing these fantastic new reserves potentially in Mozambique, Tanzania, here in the Orange Basin, originally in the Utanika Basin in South Africa, and Namibia. The issue, of course, is, can they be monetized, and how much is available to build a market domestically versus the export market opportunity.
Gas is not only a cleaner energy source, but also aligns with the continent's climate goals and long-term net zero targets.
We need to go and develop those reserves. And if you look at Namibia in the last 4 years, 75% success rate, right? So South Africa, actually, we are in a pole position, and we need to make sure that we develop these resources, but we do it in a responsible way.
Oil, however, remains central to energy security and economic stability. Angola, Uganda and Nigeria, the continent's top producers, are set to add more than 1.2 million barrels of oil a day to production as domestic demand climbs.
You're looking at significant amounts of revenue that are generated to be able to put into socio-economic projects. We're looking at education, for example, healthcare. A lot of the oil and gas producing nations do use oil revenue to be able to drive their budgets.
Expanding refining capacity is also key for Africa to capture more value from its natural resources. While international investors remain central, pressure is mounting for African governments to take the lead.
We are looking at introducing another dynamic to our economies, namely talking about attracting investment and financing, improving the investment conditions by introducing reforms. We have seen a resurgence of projects in Angola. We see also investment in Namibia, the Congo, Gabon. So we see things are coming on stream, which is very positive for the continent.
The question is no longer if Africa can power its own future, but how fast. The projects are underway, the gas is in the ground, and the political will is taking shape. The real test now is speed and scale to match supply to growing demand. Julie Shire, CGTN, Cape Town.